All right, it says it's live. We'll see. Where's Zipper Mouth? That's a choice on here somewhere. We'll see. This is gonna be super janky, but yeah. So you guys, let me know if you. It says it's poor. It's got to be poor then. It's poor. It's a poor chat. Now it's no data. This is gonna be a fucking. It's gonna be a cluster. Cluster F. I'm doing my best. A friend let me use his Spectrum, so I'm trying to do it with the Spectrum that he let me borrow, and I'm in the junker warehouse where there's no nothing. There's no nothing to nothing. There's no. I don't have internet in here. I don't got it at all. Recording because the counter is still going. So I don't know. I'm trying to start streaming again on the YouTube. I guess it doesn't matter because everyone's on here. Hey, what's up, Frotato? I'm about to start sanding the crap out of that jacket tomorrow. It says the stream is I don't know what's going on YouTube. What's up? What's up? Yeah, dude. Well, Die Fast. Is the name of the band, and I'll send you some stuff. I better write it down because I can never find people in the feed again after I do these things. Hey, David, what's up? Dude, I don't even. Let me find a pen. I swear, I try to do this all the time, like look people back up, and then I never find them. So now it's Big Jim at. I don't want to lose my big chance to get Die Fast played some more places. Big Jim at. I'll be able to figure it out. Probably some youngster knows how to just copy and paste some shit and do this all fast and correctly. Yeah, hit me up. Yeah, so well, let's talk about Die Fast because I did have this cool thing I was trying to do on the other stream over here. We'll do the transition over there. There's some cool Die Fast artwork. I was trying to make something nice for you guys, some kind of cool intro nonsense over there using Die Fast. Hey, Kentucky. And hey, I don't know, is that Pasang 666? That's a dog. And Kentucky gentleman is not even a gentleman. It's a I guess it's my buddy. My Disney buddy. I hope we can go again. I'm here for like 13 days. I don't know where you are. Are you on a road trip or something? It looks like kind of the stuff is working over on YouTube. So hey, YouTubes, people, I'm trying to like bounce back and forth. I hope you guys are liking my face because I'm putting my face on there, and we're talking about Die Fast. So I want to transition back again. Nutty. You should come by the party on Saturday if you can. If you let's talk about that real fast. So on Saturday, Demon Vona's not going to be able to make it, but on Saturday we do the screen printing party here, and we have a bunch of screen printing stuff here. That's how I got started, kind of in reintroduced into the fashion business again, is working at some screen printers and stuff, and then. Yeah, I've been screen printing forever now. So what I like to do at these parties, because some people don't, for whatever reason, they don't buy shit online or through Murdoch. And so Andrew Murdoch did the first 3 like Avenged Sevenfold records, and then did the first 2 or 3 Godsmack records, and did some Power Man 5000 stuff. Hey, what's up, Wes? And then he did the Eyes of Alice Cooper. And I think it's called Diamond It's not Diamond Dogs, is it? Isn't that a? It's called something Dirty Diamonds. He did this other uh, album for Alice Cooper. So anyway, that's the guy that produced our record. So what happened is we did one record with Die Fast called Live Ammunition that we did ourselves. The guy came with the rolling studio crap, like early days of Pro Tools, and it sounds like an early days of Pro Tools kind of a thing. Then the next thing we recorded is called Die Fast Hollywood, his second album that we did, and that we recorded on some kind of internal hard drive six channel mixer. He really did Linkin Park. That's crazy. So early on in Die Fast, we played like right across the hall from those guys at this place, Hollywood Rehearsal. And also another story, like if you're into Smack, which is the band from Finland, that guy Renee played with us for a hot second. One of the guitar players, which Smack is probably one of my favorite bands. And so we had recorded all this second album, and you can find the second album, I think, on Spotify and all that other crap. It's called Hollywood. I think there's some good stuff on there. Because, like, as a singer, it's weird. My favorite bands are probably like Rush and so he got the everything that we did for Hollywood. He's like, let me make this sound not like ass for you guys. And so what happened was he took, I think the guitars and the other stuff was mostly pretty good at that on a punk record, but I still wanted it to sound good. So if you listen to like a really good example of really, really good 70s sounds, I think, is if you listen to Barracuda by Heart. If you go to Die Fast at over at the on the thing on YouTube, Die Fast has a YouTube. If you go there, you can see the Handsome video, which is, I think, a good song. That is a good example of that rock Barracuda kind of mix thing that I really was liking. So you can see it for free on the YouTube, and then you can also, I think you can download Handsome and a bunch of stuff. SoundCloud, that's what I mean. Yeah, man, I'd have to listen to that. Man, I haven't listened to CO's a long time. So the thing that Mudrock did that was super cool is if you picture like there was a snare drum in his studio. He would mic, I believe it was the bottom and the top of the snare drum. Then he would put a speaker over the snare drum and play the other snare track that we had. So he would re-record the snare, the sound of the snare coming out of a speaker, bouncing on a snare head to make everything sound bigger somehow. Yes, well, see, Big Jim, see if you agree. So this is the thing they've been pushing for with these lazy drummers. And I joke, I know really, really great drummers, and I used to play drums for a long time, is trying to get these guys to play in these kind of more punk bands, but to play big drum sets. So if you look at Dead Boys live at CBGB's, he's got a double bass drum set. He's got like, a number of toms going across, and I know COC started out with a giant drum set, and eventually I think went down to a pretty small one. But that's like the next thing I want to tackle. But basically, he re-recorded all the drums, I believe, that same way to make the Hollywood album sound a lot better. And then I may have re-recorded vocals, but I don't know. Like, my memory's just not that good. So that's how he made the album sound good. And Nashville is the home of who's in Nashville? Chuck Garrick, guy I make clothes for. He does bass work for Alice Cooper, and he's got a band called Beasto Blanco. I shot a video for that you can see. It's called Death Rattle. I directed that video. I'm really lucky that yeah, dude, Rocky, fuck, dude. I'm really lucky that I grew up playing in bands, and then I got to work for like a lot of the bands that I liked. You know, because I grew up in the '70s, so I saw super hot chicks like at the roller rink. You know, wearing tight corduroy pants. You know, skating in a circle to the sounds of Aerosmith's "Walk This Way." And you know, you could smoke everywhere. Um, you know, it was just cool. I have a lot of great memories when it comes to '70s rock because that's right when I was starting to notice girls and starting to want to be in my own band and all that stuff. Runaways, yeah. I met that dude like a bunch of times down here in L.A. too. That producer, what was his name? Dana something. Man, fucking nuts, dude. So then, so back to the mud rock thing. So we're talking about music mostly right now. So if you guys have favorite bands, like, what's up, dude? There's a hoodie over here for you. You come over on Saturday. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. Aerosmith is I don't know. It hit me at the right time. So when I grew up, AM radio was where all the rock stations were, and I spent like a couple years of my life calling in, requesting that they'd play "Rocket Ride" by Kiss every night, and then falling asleep before they ever did, if they ever did. I don't know if they ever did or not. Um, but if you guys want to fire questions away, then fire questions into bands and stuff too. Um, I don't know what you guys' favorite bands are, but like I said, I grew up in the '70s, so like Star Wars and Kiss melted my brain like when I was about 7. And so that's what's up, what Vons. Uriah. Oh, dude, I have some. Yeah. I have some whacked out album with a bunch of Wizard songs on it by Uriah Heep. I lost the cover, um, so I don't know what it is. Um, yeah, God, there's some really crazy, like witchy songs on there. Yeah, well, I mean, Kiss looked like nobody else. Maybe there's some like crappy British band I was thinking about. I was looking at them the other day, and they were wearing in late '60s. They were kind of Pentagram's Killer. That's a great documentary too. Some British band was already wearing kind of big, sparkly, weird stuff, but they were more on like the space glam side of stuff. And I don't know what Kiss is, like where you would put Kiss exactly, but Gene Simmons always said it was like kabuki inspired. Is how they kind of came up with the makeups, but the costumes, I don't know. I thought it was cooler than New York Dolls costumes for sure. Um, yeah, UFO. It's weird because if I listen to UFO, then all of a sudden I think of AC/DC and then Rose Tattoo, and then they all get kind of mixed together. But I liked UFO. I had those albums for a little while before one of my houses burnt down. Um, but yeah, there's so many great bands out there. It's it's pretty crazy, especially if you think about like how many bands came from England. And I don't know why that would be, but that seems like England's like makes badass bands. Iron Maiden, I guess, yeah. Listening to some Thin Lizzy earlier, Frank Zappa earlier, 69 Eyes, a band from Finland earlier. Oh yeah, I am the god of hellfire. Fire. Yeah, we used to trip out on that video when we were little. It was really way out there. Um, and then what? Well, I guess New York Dolls wasn't Arthur, because I jump around and scream. I'm the singer, so I can't really jump around and scream all the time at the house because there's a yeah, you don't want to. There's Vaughn is there, Y Vaughn, Cherry's there, and then there's a kid there. You can't start going cuckoo. So that's that. With that, um, I could probably, because it's only, I don't know. I don't know if anyone gives a crap on. It looks like there's 4 people on, and that's why music is important. That's how it influenced all the stuff that I do. Although I think that Junker stuff maybe right now looks more like military and sci-fi stuff, I think. But I did start cutting out some jackets in Texas, and I brought them over here. They're all recycled, upcycled, nutso jean stuff, and those are gonna get turned into some really nasty ass jackets, like really